the person we are told is Tyler Robinson, looks a lot thicker. So who's playing with the footage? Who's playing with the photos? I would say the court, because they knew it was going to be public. Now, it could be their system. I shouldn't accuse them of intentionally doing it. It may just be some old court system, and this is what they have to do, and it has to get compressed. I don't know that. I'm not assigning any guilt to them, but I am saying that the compressed part is coming from the court. It is,
normal. You have to stretch it out. And someone, it appears, has done that. The pixels do not carry fingerprints, so you can't tell who's the one that actually did it. Her team may have done it. The person who provided the still may have handled it or handed it over already stretched. A statement of no editing fails either way because unedited is a property of the image, not of her workflow. She vouched for the geometry of an image whose geometry had been changed. And she built a claim about a man's body on top of
radically asserting all over the place that Tyler Robinson is the person who killed who killed Charlie Kirk, right? Blake Neff, by the way, has been the most vocal in his effort to get Tyler Robinson sentenced to death. Like I said, we should be clear on that. They are calling for the death of a would-be innocent man. Supposed to be assumed innocent. They don't have that assumption.
Is an open and shut murder case. Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk in the neck from relatively close range with a rifle from a nearby rooftop after fulminating about what a hater Charlie supposed.
Glad that the debate claim is, one of the claims is him saying the evidence is overwhelming that Tyler Robinson assassinated Charlie Kirk. And my rebuttal, obviously, to that is that Tyler Robinson was set up as a patsy. That's my belief. And I believe that I can defend that. And I don't think that there are
no sense to simultaneously argue that Tyler Robinson is a patsy and it's obvious, and also that the case against him is weak. That makes no sense. Those are two competing narratives that cancel.
He goes to TPUSA headquarters after months of dissing Turning Point USA, and he comes out a different man. He's got hundreds of thousands of dollars to just throw at a debate. We're not supposed to draw any conclusions from that. We're supposed to just think that, he's just, got it like that. Let me tell you something. People who have that kind of money just sitting around would never spend it.
Atlas, a friend of mine who runs the Whatever podcast, offered up $100,000 for Candace Owens to debate with me about the murder of Charlie Kirk on his platform. He eventually raised it to $150,000, to which I said I would match it if we could actually debate on neutral ground.
I think Lance, and this is strictly my opinion, which I have asserted from the very beginning of this investigation, is a Fed asset. I think he is exactly, and this is according to speaking with his family members, the kind of person who would get caught up in internet garbage that would render you able to be blackmailed by the feds. And that's the kind of person he strikes me as. According to my...
It was revealed for the first time that not only was Tyler Robinson's DNA on those items, but so was the DNA of Lance Twiggs, the trans furry roommate who we expected to testify by videotape, again, either later today. They were hoping it would happen yesterday, so I'm hopeful it'll happen today. If not, then tomorrow, we think. And people were running with a report that it was predominantly Lance Twiggs' DNA on this towel and this screwdriver, which would be potentially a game changer in the case. That's not what was testified to. Here is what